Today I'm going to be doing a review of my IFAK. I actually found out I kind of like doing these videos, so I'm going to keep doing some more. Chris here. This here is the Dark Angel Medical IFAK. It is a combat trauma IFAK. Comes with all the things that you'd ever need. I wear this on my range belt. I keep it in my car, and it has plenty of different things that you would need outside of a first aid kit for any kind of gunshot wound or potentially a car accident trauma, right? Or some kind of road debris coming through a windshield. It's a great piece of kit. Cost me about $200 for. It comes with the inner part of it, and it comes with the case that holds it. So I'm going to start taking it apart and show you what's inside. So it comes with the cat tourniquet. Anybody who's ever been in the military knows how one of these things work. Fantastic, great life-saving skills. You get the windlass here coming over. I added a Sharpie because whenever you put on a tourniquet, you're supposed to add the time. That's why I kept it, or that's why I put the Sharpie in the kit with me. You can or can't, it's up to you. I recommend you do. On the other side, you have a pair of trauma shears. These trauma shears are very, very good. Here's just a rag that I have in my garage, and you'll see no problem with just cutting through any kind of cloth. Very good. Very good. Alright, so we get that. We'll leave that there. And this is kind of a rapid deployment model too. Just FYI, I'm A positive and no known drug allergies, so that's why I marked that there. I have a patch, but I do that just in case. So it's easy. One tab, and then the second tab pulls this stuff out from inside of it. It's made in America. Like I said in some of my earlier videos, I try to buy as much American-made stuff as I can. So this is their tag, Dark Angel Medical, and that's darkangelmedical.com for anybody that wants to get one of these. Highly recommend it. This actually was a recommendation from a friend of mine who is a Vermont SWAT medic, and he's used them unfortunately more times than he remembers, but this is the one he recommends. It's the one he trusts his and his friend's life with, so it's good enough for me. So starting off, we'll see that it comes with first of all, you got your Halo Seal. So for any kind of chest injury or a sucking chest wound, you have one of those in there. So it's got one vented and one non-ventilated, so if it's an in and out and there's an exit wound, you can take care of both sides of a chest cavity. Next up is your NPA, your nasopharyngeal airway. Put a little bit of lubrication on this, stick it in your nose and down through your throat, or whoever's wounded, and what it does is it allows air to get through into your airway if for some reason you're unable to breathe through your mouth, or your nose air passage is collapsed. This is pretty typical emergency Mylar blanket. This is your burrito wrapper. So what this does, if you lose a lot of blood, you end up losing a lot of body heat. So because of that, they put one of these in here. So you can find these for like $2 from REI. You can find them for a little bit more from Adventure Medical Kits, another good brand. Celox. So what this is a quick clotting agent, and it makes your blood clot faster than a regular cloth would. And by doing that, you can keep more blood in your body, which is the key when it comes to any kind of trauma. This kit also comes with an eye covering. So if for some reason there's any kind of ocular or orbital damage, you're able to protect that eye socket. You can cover that up with tape. Also in a medical bag that I have, a bigger medical bag, I carry 1-inch trauma tape And if I'm out of that, I just use hockey tape. So just some of that, you know, white hockey tape, that way I can write on it. And again, it's because I have a Sharpie. Obviously you're going to have gloves with you because you don't want to get blood on you, especially from somebody you don't know if it's a stranger. Protects you from all the major things that you don't want in your body. Here you get compressed gauze, right, everybody? This is pretty normal in an IFAK. This is from North American Rescue. It's another good brand I recommend. They also make cat tourniquets too, and the SWAT T tourniquets. Those are both very good. Okay, so we see here it's a cloth-like material. I don't know if you can see it that well, but it's a cloth-like material. It's very stretchy, but it also packs wounds very well. Also, you have an Israeli bandage or an emergency bandage. This is also a hemorrhagic control bandage. So this is another thing that you can use to pack wounds. You could use it as a sling. You could tie around your arm, over your shoulder, and over your neck if you had a broken bone, something like that. But it's a really good thing to have with you in IFAK at all times. And this is another thing here. Not a lot of people have these. And I'm not going to open it because I don't want it to be contaminated. But this is a decompression needle. And what this is you put it in between the first and second, or second and third rib, and you're able to decompress a lung if for some reason you have symptoms, which would be a deviated septum. You can tell which lung has collapsed, and that's a really good thing to keep with you, especially for a car accident or any kind of injury that only pierces a portion of the chest cavity. So that's my IFAK. I was able to pack everything back in nice and neat. I do this so that way I can take an inventory of what I have, what I can use at any given time, and I check the expiration dates on some of the medical supplies as well. So to put this back in, you take this is your quick release tab. I'm going to stuff this back down in here. I like to make sure that it's nice and properly put in so that way if I need to remove this in an emergency, I'm able to do so. So I'll take that, get this tight, nice into a nice little brick looking thing, and it just slides right in. Right. So get this belt loose. Okay, and we just fold this over the front, or I'm sorry, the back. Okay, and so that's how you do it. I'm going to put the tourniquet back in a little bit later, but also on the back of it you can see that there's MOLLE webbing attachments, and my duty belt is MOLLE webbing equipped, so I'm able to put this right onto my duty belt. If you guys have any idea as to where it would be properly placed on your body, please let me know your thoughts. I prefer it to be put on the center of my back. Alright guys, that's my video. I appreciate you watching. I hope you guys all have one of these, and I hope you never have to use it. Take care.